Ever wonder why some people seem to have never-ending motivation and high performance levels year after year and seem to bounce back quickly no matter what comes their way? Whether it's in sports, music, whatever the profession, they seem to stay at the top, not just year after year, but through the entire span of their career and even lives. What do those people have that you don't? Before we move on, I would like to encourage you to hit the like button. It helps spread this video so that more people can hear this, learn, and have their lives transformed. Hi, I'm Quresh Hadel, your mindset and success coach, and I empower you to quit playing small, level up, and to get out of your own way so you could reach your full potential. And in this video, we are going to look at why you need a mindset coach and why it's actually quite important. Also, check out the links in the comments for a free Productivity Secrets 101 masterclass so you can gain the tools to move closer towards your goals and accomplish and knock off the things you've been putting off for quite a while. Now, what is a mindset coach? Mindset coaching focuses on clients' existing beliefs and patterns of thought. A good one actually helps clients to recognize, question, and reverse potential patterns of thoughts that may be sabotaging their progress and the goals they actually want to reach. Now, with a life coach, it also does focus on goal achievement. However, it has a more practical approach to what it takes and taking the necessary steps to achieve the goals and outcomes that you desire. Now, when we contrast this with an actual therapist, a therapist really helps with past regressive issues, traumas, and other things that may be holding back the full expression of yourself and maybe limiting who you really can and should become. So a therapist typically deals with resolving a lot of past issues so that you could be fully present today and you could also have and effect the change that you're looking for. Now, I wanted to tackle some common questions that people have around mindset coaching and whether it'll work for them, whether generally it's a thing that they should take seriously. The first one, will mindset coaching work for me? The answer is a profound yes, because many of us typically, the real reason why we're not getting the outcomes that we want isn't just based on a lack of resources. It isn't just based on a lack of time. It isn't just based on people not being who they're supposed to be around you, meaning just your environment. These are all important, but generally it comes down to the limiting beliefs, the thought patterns that we have, that we've been having over time, that actually keep us stuck where we are right now. We all have them and we need to do a lot of soul searching, a lot of really radical honesty to actually see what's keeping us stuck. Next, is there a difference between a life coach and a mindset coach? I just explained this, and understand that they both are important and they both oftentimes will be covered in an actual coach you work with, a good one. If I'm already successful, would I still benefit from a mindset coach? Yes, you would, because generally the higher that you go, you would encounter new limitations. You would encounter new blocks to your thinking. It may be comparison to those who have more than you, or really self-doubt because you're not comfortable at this level. And the higher that you try to ascend, the more competition that you have. And further, the higher that you are, the more unrelatable you may be with your issues to others. So that may create a sort of loneliness that you may internally struggle with. So yes, you will totally benefit from one. Do mindset coaches work on personal or professional goals? They work on both, because most of us like to have the belief that our personal lives and our professional lives are actually separate, but that's not the case. Yes, they're distinct, but generally both intermingle within one another. So yes, mindset coaches typically cover areas of your personal life and also your professional life as well. If I start working with a mindset coach, will I need one for the rest of my life? Generally, no. However, it is actually wise to have one that you consult with, that you speak with, that you're accountable with on a very regular basis. Initially, a program of 3 to 6 months, even a year, will make a world of difference. And based on that, you will determine whether you either keep the coach that you have or you just want to continue for the long run, even if the engagement is slightly different. How long do I need to commit to a mindset coach? Generally, an effective program can work within 90 days. However, that depends on the issues that the client, you, would have, and also the goals that you're trying to overcome. Some limiting beliefs, some stories that we hold on to don't always go away quickly. And some things may simply take longer. And it may take longer for you to fully implement and make the change and do the work necessary to become the person that you really want to be. And actually step out of your own way. Why do people get mindset coaching? People get mindset coaching, or even if we say coaching generally, even when they're high performers, because they themselves realize that they could be a limit to their own progress. That despite having past wins, we can get comfortable. And on the flip side of this, sometimes we see a goal, but we're just too comfortable to get there. We lie to ourselves, we delude ourselves into making excuses that are external and not taking the accountability that we should take in order to hit our goals, be the people, the leaders that we're meant to be, and actually reach our full potential as individuals so we could live meaningful and impactful lives. What makes a good mindset coach? A good mindset coach really is empathetic, but also holds you accountable. They're empathetic to your current struggles, your current limitations, the things that you genuinely are challenged by, because they most likely have been in your shoes, they most likely have overcome the things that you're trying to overcome, they most likely can relate very well. But at the same time, they have the honesty to keep you accountable and to really push you past where you're comfortable being. And they would hold that version of you that you really desire up as the standard of what you should really strive for, and they will keep you there. The rest of the world may not view you as this C-suite entrepreneur, CEO, executive, one that has it all, has a good family, good career, seems to have balance, seems to be fulfilled in every single way. They will really help you hold true and move towards that destination even when you doubt themselves. So really, it's a mixture of the two. They have to understand where you are, be able to hold your hand and really guide you, but they also have to hold you accountable and really challenge you to do more than you think that you could do. So here we go, folks. Quite a bit about mindset coaching, how it's different, what it is, and why it may actually be what you need to become a better person, to let go of the old wounds, the old traumas, the old really things that are keeping you stuck that you don't realize are actually holding you back. And it helps to give you the self-awareness to navigate change, to navigate difficult circumstances as they come, so you could really achieve and actually eagerly move towards the big goals that you have and really will be meaningful for you to achieve. If this resonates, click the like button once more and check the link in the description to actually book a free call with me. Here we will go through a couple action steps that you potentially could take based on where you are to actually become a better person and actually begin identifying and moving towards the things that you really want. This call is free, but it's also limited. If that's you, simply click the link below, schedule a time with me, and we'll get you sorted. And in the next video, we'll look at how to deal with shame. So please check out that next video and hope this helps.